Teacher. Now I'm going to present my final production. My name is Luz Garcia. The subject to my final production is the importance of learning English as a second language around the world, cultural and economic aspect. Here you are my identification card. You can see my registration number, my name, my photo. So as you said, English is currently considered the most important language worldwide, either for those who speak it as a first language or those who speak it as a second language, that is to say it as a secondary language after the mother tongue. Although native speaking English speakers, those who speak it as the official language of the country in which they were born are not as many as those of other languages such as Spanish or Chinese. English is absolutely elevated when talking about people who speak or master English as a second language. In this sense, it can be said that the English language is present in almost all the world and is considered the main element of communication between very diverse cultures that share few or not common traits. The English language phenomenon is interesting because it can also be related to a debate about its presence around the world, its reason and consequence. The English language, as its name says, is the official language of England, the country in which it arises. As history has progressed and as England has conquered numerous territories within and outside of Europe, the English language will become one of the most widely spoken languages in the world. Territories such as Wales, Scotland, and Ireland, the United States, Jamaica, Canada, and America, South Africa, and many regions of Oceania would accept it as an official language, obviously with variation in vocabulary, pronunciation, and accent. It is also the official language in countries like India, which is very stringent, and we take into account that in Asia there is not other territory that has it as a central language. This is due to the English presence in India in the spirit that the language had even after the withdrawal of the English presence in the region. In all the mentioned regions, the English language covers an endless number of basic needs, which were to allow the inhabitants of the region to communicate as well as to establish the official language in which texts are written, government documents are written, etc. Its son of Danet is the natural original language, while in other it was imposed with greater or lesser force. A curious fact to consider is how some languages have taken many elements of English. Just languages such as Irish can have a meeting point with English, despite behind of two different breaks, the Celtic and the Anglo-Saxon respectively. The importance of English as a language has progressively become the most widely spoken language in the world. Thus, it has displaced languages such as French or Italian, even German, which were traditional in some scientific or artist field. Here, globalizing has been at great importance as a mean through which English has grown infinitely. The phenomenon of globalization has contributed greatly to make English the most important and necessary language today. Behind that is understood as the language of the dominant countries worldwide. Through cultural conceptions, movies, videos, music, and also from political, diplomatic, economic, English has been advancing on the native languages of each place, occupying from small places with colloquial or circumstantial words to allow idioms to be adopted. Phrases and abstract concepts even in places where the population does not speak or completely dominate English. Today, it is essential to train at the level of English not only for workers. Have a good level of English is certainly a good gateway to better job, but also to communicate, to access greater knowledge and information to be inundated. Thank you very much. Have a nice night, teacher.